When it comes to FNAF games, some take weeks, some take months, some even take years. But what if I told you, in today's video, we'll be discussing a game that only took 5 days. I know, it sounds crazy. And while of course you might think I'm bluffing, I'm being serious. This FNAF game, especially in the time amount they had, looks pretty good. Welcome to Pitfall, the FNAF fan game you would have no clue was only made in 5 days. Now the main question you're probably asking yourself is, why was Pitfall only made in 5 days? Well, the answer is actually kind of interesting. PlentyXD is a YouTuber which is hosting a game fest. A game fest basically means that you only have a set amount of time to make a game, similar to how like Baldi's Basics or Friday Night Funkin' were made. So PlentyXD asked Riptide Games to make a FNAF game, and that's how Project Pitfall came to be. Keep in mind, this game was only made by one person on top of only being made in 5 days. And this game actually has very unique aspects. Instead of your original FNAF fan game, where like you're usually in an office, Project Pitfall takes place in like a jail/factory type of area. This game also has unique animations when it comes to the animatronics, mainly Foxy, where Foxy, when he sees you, instead of doing your average running towards the player, he will actually crawl towards you at a fast pace. These two factors are definitely the highlights of the game in my opinion. I definitely do think that there are things that can be improved on, and these things like aren't made to hate the creator or like hate on the creator, but simply to tell them things they could improve on if they ever want to turn this into a long-term project. Something I noticed like when I was doing the video is that the animatronics did look very similar, and that's because the animatronics are simply the junior models of the animatronics. And that simply means that these aren't really custom made, but more like carried over sprites. Now I don't necessarily know if this creator has any like affiliation ties with the creator of Juniors, but simply wanted to bring it up because it was interesting. Another thing that I feel like could be worked on is that besides Foxy, all the other animatronics do feel kind of simplistic. Freddy is basically a weeping angel. Chica only has one real part in the whole entire game, and after that you never see her again. Same thing for Bonnie, where he's just like your average rundown and chasey animatronic. I definitely do feel like those other 3 characters could get more to their kit to make them a little more interesting. And the sense of progression in the game is like a little confusing. Like when I was watching playthroughs, people got stuck because they didn't really know where they were going or what they were supposed to do at times. And I feel like it can be like directed or explained in this a little bit better. But overall, for this game to only be out in 5 days, this game is still better than like 50% of FNAF fan games that take years. So I definitely am excited to see what this creator does next. But overall guys, what are your thoughts on Pitfall? And until next time, peace out.